Hey guys, this is a Starcraft 2 co-op mission. I am CTG and I'm playing today as Abathur on Void Thrashing.
Well, glad to see you two could make it. Been fighting these Void Thrashers for a couple of days now. Lost a lot of good men. My base won't hold out much longer. I need you to take out those Void Thrashers before they destroy what's left of the fortress.
I am playing with Daugi, who is using Raynor. So I'll go for a sort of
There's one of them now. The Thrasher's gonna pop out of that rift real soon.
extractor trick. It's really just to give me something to do in the early part of the game. There's not much going on yet, so I might as well just to get that extra mineral count. So as you can see, I'm making nothing but drones to get the optimal income that I need to power my later game. Although there won't be much of that this game, since Void Thrashing is a historically short map. It ends quickly in most games. They start a Roach Ward, and then replace that drone right away. I pull 2 drones, so that I can make a pair of spine crawlers to break down my rocks. That there, so it can also hit the gas rocks. Yeah, I put down an early toxic nest by the rocks, so I can put creep there nice and early, and as soon as the spine crawlers complete, I set them to work on the rocks. I get a pair of extractors, so I can get my gas income good and early. Looks like my allies started a pair of command centers. I wonder if he started them both at once. I wasn't really paying attention to the map. Or to the production tab. Anyway, I start an evolution chamber so I can get upgrades. Mostly to make 2 queens at a time.
You best get ready. Enemies headed for our base.
Abathur's queens are basically medics. They heal things. Looks like the enemy will come in from the east, so I'll put down a pair of toxic nests in their path. So on the Void Thrashing, if you're playing as Abathur, you have to remember that the enemy waves come from... Yeah, the enemy waves tend to come in and hug the sides of the ramp instead of going through the middle. So you wanna put your toxic nests at the side of the ramp rather than the middle of the ramp. The roach is out, so I have it collect the biomass. The trick for Abathur is to get your ultimate evolutions as fast as possible. So I'm not sure if I will be able to get a good army this game, or a good sized army, but I will try to get the ultimate evolutions, the Brulisks and the Leviathans. So I pull back all my army to have those Marines.
Alright, time to punch in. Your objective is to knock down that Thrasher.
Yeah, to have those Marines walk right into my toxic nests. Yeah, so I just dance my roach around there, and there we go. Great connection from that toxic nest, and it does so once again. And there we go. My first Brutalisk is already out, so I have it work on these Marines. That medevac though. My ally uses the Duskwings to help clear out the Void Thrasher. I start saturating my gas. This time I have 3 in both, looks like. No forgetting gas this time. Anyway, I continue working on the Void Thrasher. Looks like the Banshees will distract it for now. Nice micro from my ally. He was able to avoid that Void Thrasher, or that attack thingy.
Void Thrasher defeated.
Thingy.
Got an enemy attack coming for our base. Stay frosty.
I'm getting out my second Roach.
The rifts are opening. Won't be long before we gotta light up some Thrashers.
Ooh, replenishing spider mines. Looks like my ally will be going for vultures this game. Or at least I hope so. And looks like those those Hellions will go right into my toxic nests, which is great for me, since toxic nests give extra biomass. And that will allow me to get my ultimate evolutions faster. Oh, what? Wrong control group. Yeah. So as you can see, I put my my roaches on control or on the 0 control group so that I can focus them when gathering the biomass. Again, when you place Abathur, you don't want to spread the biomass around at the early part of the game. You want to focus it on a single roach or a single mutalisk as much as possible, just so you can get the early ultimate evolutions. I get a couple of queens out just to heal, not really to do damage or to absorb biomass, just to heal. Let's try to draw in some of those guys. Pull back. That brutalisk, there we go. More of that delicious biomass. For my roach. Oh, I thought that roach popped. There we go, 2 brutalisks. I just need 1 more, and my 3rd roach is on the way. Ho ho, Merry Christmas. I use Mend to keep my brutalisks alive. And as you can see, I pulled back my queens for a bit, since I need to keep them alive to help them keep my brutalisks alive. I get an upgrade for my ground units as well as my air units. And then I start working on my hive.
Detected an enemy attack. They're heading towards us now.
Oh, yeah, get that roach on the 0 control group and have it collect that biomass. Hey, come here. There we go. You have them walk right into... Uh-oh. They actually split off. That's not ideal. So again, I just have my roach on the control group so I can have it collect the biomass and turn into a brutalisk. There we go. All clean. And now I have 3 brutalisks. I'm all set. Now for my leviathans. I first make a group of vipers for disabling cloud, and then some mutalisks to turn into leviathans. Looks like my ally is getting his bioforce out. It's understandable. This stage of the game is still the ramp up phase for Raynor, so we sort of need to... Well, we need to distract those Void Thrashers at the very least. Oh, those are a lot of tanks. Uh-oh. I use Mend once again to try and keep my army alive. Looks like a pair of mutalisks will fall though, as they are fighting the missile turrets alone, and that's never a fair trade. Well, at least I'm distracting them. I pulled that hurt brutalisk back to keep it alive. I have a mutalisk on the 0 control group now. And just have it fly around and collect biomass. Not really do much of the fighting. Raynor calls down the Duskwings once again to help out, or to help deal damage to these Thrashers. And as you can see, I'm just A-moving my army. I'm just attack moving my army and controlling the lone mutalisk for the most part. Uh-oh. That's not the correct hotkey. Uh-oh. Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely not ideal. A slip up on my part. But let's try to recoup our losses. I get the 3rd attack upgrade for my ground units.
Mend is now ready.
Yeah, these biomass, or that biomass is for my mutalisks. I go around here. Yeah, destroy these. Maybe those yield some biomass. I don't really remember since I don't play Abathur that much. But let's pull back that Overseer, since I don't want to spend more gas than I need to. I would rather have it on... I would rather have it on upgrades and mutalisks. Yeah, keep killing those things. There we go. And I wonder what my ally is up to. Well, his army's just there.
Starting to burn a hole through the fortress's ceiling. So, you know, that seems bad.
His army is sort of just chilling out. In the middle. The very middle of the map, almost.
Oh great, your Zerg have mutated.
Oh, an SCV. What are you doing here?
Allied forces
Alright, looks like there's not enough biomass.
Look at that. An archangel. Probably a good idea to destroy it before they can use it.
There we go, my ally's right on it. He's getting some biomass for my Mutalisks to turn into
Fortress is under fire. If anyone wants to go and kill a Void Thrasher, I'd be much obliged.
one Leviathan
Hey, the fortress is under attack.
and 2 Leviathans.
Will repel enemy forces.
There we go.
We got enemy forces inbound on our base.
Now I have a lot of ultimate evolutions. Although 2 Brutalisks only. I still have lost that one. So I use disabling clouds from my Vipers to disable those siege tanks to keep our armies alive, while the rest of our army and Rainer's army move in to attack. I relay out, or I respread the disabling clouds. Pull that battle cruiser right in the middle of the Bioforce.
Void Thrasher obliterated.
So far, so good, actually. There's a Banshee attacking my my Brutalisk, though. Need to get rid of that using my Overseer for detection. There we go. Still have my 6 ultimate evolutions, and use.
Man, how many of these Thrashers are they gonna send? Better get ready to handle them.
Yeah, that didn't last very long.
That archangel is on the move. Probably gonna start repairing itself till it's under fire. Ha! Just goes to show, no piece of hardware is half as good as the pilot inside it.
Okay, so let's get some more biomass on this Mutalisk to give it the to get it to the most powerful state it could be in. Why is not? Oh, 100 biomass. Right, it's already full. So I just get myself more Mutalisks to make my army stronger. I should have actually spent it on upgrades, but
Allied forces are under attack.
There's your objective, commanders. Show those Thrashers who's boss.
here come the Thrashers, though. Let's move in.
Some visitors heading for our base. They don't look too friendly.
Disabling clouds all over the field to prevent the enemy from attacking and help preserve my units.
Guaranteed here. Void Thrashers ain't letting up.
Let's keep attacking it there. More disabling clouds.
Our forces
Pull that Viper or that Raven. And yeah, just keep working on these Thrashers.
Looks like there are 3 Thrashers left. Time to drop that down to 0.
Got a lot of medics though.
My fortress is
Oh.
taking some serious hits. Clear out those Thrashers before it gets too hot to handle.
Still lost a Brutalisk. That is unfortunate, but we are down to 2 Thrashers remaining.
Hey, the fortress is under attack.
Oh wow, my ally was able to clear out the attack wave all by himself.
This is it. The last Thrasher. Let's end this thing.
GG!
Allied forces are
Whew.
under attack.
Hell yeah, we made it. Tell you what, next time y'all are in town, I'm buying the first round.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have a suggestion for listening to, please leave that in a comment. And as you can see in the score screen, I had actually had a lot more. 290 to 169, which means the strategy was pretty effective. Alright, see you.